Welcome to Galactic Wisdom Way Shower, where we nurture the seeds of your soul. With Etalk beside me, let's tend to your rainbow seed, aligning your soul with the frequencies of your highest path. This is your Rainbowseed Maintenance Weekly Light Body Calibration. Now let's check in. What is the goal of this week's Light Body Focus? What is your light body focusing on this week? Serenity. Your light body is focusing on serenity. You have power over your mind, body, and spirit. This is such a beautiful evolution. Whether you watched my last week's video or not, it doesn't really matter. And that was confirmation from Kahuna. He was wooing. Last week was all about conquering and getting out of your mind. Yo, you did the assignment. You got out of your head. And now you're tapping in. Yes. Yes. Tapping in, sweetheart. Now you're tapping into your serenity. You're tapping in to your soul, your spiritual faith, and you're not allowing things that your mind may distort, or that emotions might distort, or even your body. That's really, I want to know more. Let's see what's going on with this energetically. What is the upgrade now that your body, your light body, is focusing on serenity, focusing on having power that is not dictated or controlled by your mind body? Interesting. It's not controlled by, oh, there we go. I'm even hearing it's not even controlled by your spirit. You're getting an upgrade from God. You're getting, oh, there it is. You're getting an upgrade from Source, Creator. And it's bringing in a collapse. It's bringing in a storm. Source is bringing in, but this is different though. Oh, this is really different. Okay. Galactic family. I know whenever I pull this card, it can feel a little intense, but you may be feeling a lot of energy frequencies this month. Interesting, I said this month, but this is a weekly reading. You've been feeling this coming. For a month, you have been feeling this storm building up. And I find it hilarious because Spirit's showing me that you thought this storm was going to break you or shatter you or be bad in some way. Because your old paradigm, when a storm came through, your thoughts started becoming fearful. Your body started weakening, hurting. Your spirit, you started losing hope in certain things. And what I find fascinating is, because you're not resisting your emotions, because you are remaining in your serenity, this is a template, by the way, you're remaining in your sovereignty that God bestowed upon you. This is realigning everything else that was not up to code for this sovereign life. And it's not you. You're so used to it being you that falls apart, and it's not you this time. Oh, I'm getting a sense of relief. There's a sense of being relieved that you're almost in a bit of shock. Wow. I'm even feeling a pinch on my shoulder. And it's interesting because you've carried that worry, you've carried that sense of, oh, everything's going to hit the fan, let me brace for it. And instead, nothing hit the fan. You're actually getting a whole AC unit reinstalled in front of you, and you don't have to lift a finger, and it's going to shock you. It's going to shock you. Now, let's see which chakra needs maintenance. It doesn't even feel like a chakra. Oh, yep. I was like, it doesn't feel like a chakra needs maintenance. We're getting Soul Star Gateway. If you've been on my channel long enough, if not, welcome. But I don't view this as a chakra. It's a gateway. It's the first time you get access to your Akasha. You get to vibe with your higher selves. So now, maintaining you vibing with your higher selves. Your higher selves saw some shady stuff that was trying to throw off your serenity, again, that God bestowed upon you. And there are certain people that were attempting to mess with it. They were attempting to create fear. They're attempting to create emotional blockages. They're attempting to lag you physically. I hope you understand what I meant by that. They're attempting to break your spirit, your faith. And your higher self saw that and said, no, 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 no. So if you've been bracing this whole time and then you just got surprised with an absolute blessing, I would go visit your higher selves. I would have a beautiful meditation. I would spend a day, I don't want to say praising, but showing gratitude, because you are protected in ways that you may never ever know. And God, Source, Creator, sent a message through your higher selves to let through this storm, to let those people know that's not allowed. It's time to pay up your karmic debt, because all the things that you've been doing were not free. And not you, but the things that others were attempting to do in your name. They're now having to pay for that. Ooh. Now, who is supporting you and your higher selves as you witness this storm? Because that's what it feels like. It feels like there is a being supporting you in staying sovereign while you witness this storm. And in the past, you were always meant to witness the storm, but you would engage in the storm and even try to take responsibility of the storm. And these shady people would say, yeah, it is your responsibility. That karma is being paid this week. That karma is being paid. Oh my goodness. Ooh. A sign are doves, but there is a being that has crossed the veil, and you've been praying to them. You've been speaking to them, and whether you knew they were listening or not, they heard you. They heard you, and they helped move this process along. It was always going to end up this way, but they assisted only because you finally chose to remain sovereign. So this being is someone in your life that has crossed the veil, and they are officially helping. Whew. And I'm getting a lot of images of these beings, so they had a favorite show. They had a favorite show. They had a favorite meal. This person, it's so interesting. They weren't bougie. They weren't like uptight, but they knew what they liked. And you couldn't tell anybody any different. And they could call BS on anything. And imagine, that was them in human form. They're at peace in the spiritual realm, not in human form. Imagine what they are going to do to liberate beings that are not living up to their divine standard. Now for alignment, what needs self-care? I'm going to call in these group. It feels like a group of beings, but I need them to deliver me. Oh, I'm already seeing it. They're not agreeing. Okay. We're going to shorten it. Deliver me as a unified group 3 different messages for our collective, our listeners. 3 different messages on how they can take care of themselves as they remain sovereign while witnessing this storm happening, while witnessing their higher selves and their loved one protect them during this storm. Shine your light. Ooh, I'm definitely getting Mélocine vibes. That could be a higher self. If you resonate with Mélocines or mermaids or aquatic beings, they're also showing me Syrians. If you resonate with those types of beings, meditate with them within your Akasha. If you don't know how to meditate with them, I do have a lot of Mélocine or Syrian meditations on Being Cosmic Chaos on Spotify or Apple Podcast. But they're saying that is a form of self-care. Also, take care of your emotions. They're wanting to be very, very clear that to be sovereign, do not get emotionally tied up in this storm. This is not your storm. Not this time. Do not engage. Do not put your emotions in there. They're also stating that you can feel the emotions that this storm brings to you, but do not attach yourself to them and do not avoid them. And that's where shining your light and connecting with this higher self that is emotionally intelligent will be very helpful. The second message, please, for self-care. Unique gifts. Ooh. They're showing me that across the veil, they have been helping you develop and even strengthen your clairvoyant abilities. So the group I'm speaking to, this is definitely a starseed group. and to take care of yourself and to remain sovereign is to strengthen your natural clairvoyant abilities. If you need assistance with this, I have a 2-month quantum Reiki life coaching plan called Starseed Verification. We verify which star beings your galactic astrology chart is connected towards and how we can strengthen your abilities. But your loved one across the veil is helping you, and to keep up with your self-care, to make sure you are not associating yourself with this drama, with what's unfolding. Use your abilities. Do not hide or suppress your abilities. All right, last message for my collective on their self-care, please. The violet flame. Oh, I'm talking to a very specific collective who are Brahmarata angelic beings, and they utilize the violet flame. Your self-care is to every day envision the violet flame cleansing you of any attachments that this storm may be throwing out and you may be allowing to attach to yourself. Because again, this is very different. There have been they're being very brass. They've said this storm has come up a few times in the past, but you were not able to remain sovereign, and you put yourself in the storm. So the storm could not play out because your higher selves never intended you to be in that storm. And you got the backlash of being, they don't want me saying being somewhere you weren't supposed to. That's not correct. But you were never meant to attach yourself to this type of cleansing. You are meant to stay sovereign and be a witness and be the one receiving the blessings and abundance that occurs from this storm, from this extreme cleansing of clearing old paradigm templates and patterns. So this is new for you. So allowing that violet flame to surround you while this is happening. Thank you so much to the beautiful beings across the veil and to our higher selves for this transmission. I incredibly appreciate it. Ooh, and be relieved. Feel relieved. Allow the relief to encompass you, and know that if there is something that doesn't feel right, or you're like, no, this not so great thing is happening, this can't be me. Check your serenity. Check, are you engaging emotionally, mentally, spiritually, or physically in experiences that were never meant for you? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so, so much. If the violet flame resonated with you, these are specific angelic beings, and I do have a seasonal quantum Reiki life coaching plan for angel seeds, and that's angelic activations. They're wanting to provide some light language for you. Intme e tepeke e. Intme in tepe e te cheke. E tepeka a te. E tepe e mte. Intepeke a tapa a tepeke. E te mtepe. Mtepeke e a te. Well, thank you for that. And thank you for walking the wisdom path with me. Keep tending your seeds, whether it be rainbow seed, angelic seed, star seed, or earth seed. And may your journey be guided by being human with spirit. Tend your seeds, trust your light. I'll see you next time.